So we're out and about, we're at number 34, we're going to be speaking to Nicole. Nicole, tell us what's happening here today.
Hello, Daniel. Right, so today we've got the Art Tea Party, which in a nutshell is a tea party but with a creative twist, in that we're trying to get people to answer a few questions about creativity, culture happening in Kent, but making it a bit fun. So what they're doing is they are currently, as I watch them, decorating cupcakes, and trying to express what their feelings are about culture in Kent in sort of short, succinct ways. And then what we're doing is we're capturing their answers. And Dean Tweedy, who's an artist based in Sittingbourne, is doing a giant drawing to try and visually interpret what they've said into a picture that everybody can understand. So
I was going to say, now, of course, one of the things is always a problem is getting people in and getting them involved.
Totally.
So is this a new idea, or have you tried this somewhere else and you know it works?
Everybody likes cake. Yes, it is. No, I wouldn't say it's a new idea. I mean, tea parties, I can't claim
We're doing it in this sort of setting with a gallery and getting art.
Setting, and also just making it, it's not, because consultation, I mean, effectively this is a consultation. We're trying to find out what people want more of, but rather than just asking questions and asking people to write it down, which is all very dry and boring, we're turning it into an activity and something a bit social, which we feel not only will attract more people in, but it will also make what they say more interesting. Because if you think about it, when you try and answer questions when you're by yourself in a room or whatever, you only have your brain to think about it. Whereas if you're having a conversation with 3 or 4 people, you might come up with answers that you would have never thought of by yourself. So that's kind of the sort of 2 reasons why we're trying this approach.
So are you planning to do more of these if it works out and gets you the feedback?
Oh, no, I reckon so. I mean, for this particular reason, I mean, we're doing this for Kent County Council. They want to know what people, especially in the arts, creativity, what they want more of. But I'm sure in the future Ideas Test we'll be doing more events which are finding out what people want in order to shape the programme, the future programme of the project.
So if you could introduce yourself and let us know how you heard about today's event.
Okay, my name's Donna, and I live in Medway, in Strood, and I'm a designer maker. I design and make bags, and I'm on the Ideas Test mailing list, and that's how I found out about this.
So what sort of your views, or what would you like to get over? Because that's, I think, what today's event's about. Or what are you sort of thinking about how this
I'm interested in. I'm interested generally in sort of developing the arts, but my passion is craft and design. And for me, one of the biggest issues, because I've been doing a lot of research locally, talking to other design, is outlets and support for local people who design and make their stuff to be able to sell, market their stuff in the area. So that's really also just generally feeding into what's happening in the arts locally.
Thank you very much. So, Dean, it's always good to speak to you. We're here at number 34, and I've just come in and you're doing some drawings, I think. But tell us more about them.
I'm just doing an ideas board, really, rather than sort of just writing down people's ideas. We're listening to what people want, and I'm just sort of doing little sketches, little cartoons and things like that, kind of interpreting those ideas rather than words. We'll have something a bit more visual.
Is it something that's then going to be kept as a record of today?
I should imagine it'd be kept in some way. I'm hoping to kind of take these ideas and maybe work them up into a mural and paint that somewhere in the town, or maybe even around 34. I've got to stop calling it Workshop 34, so it's not Workshop 34 anymore. It's just 34. So
now, actually, I caught a bit online, and I couldn't believe how busy you've been. Generally, obviously, our listeners know when we spoke to you about the Chalk It Up Festival, but it's been a busy year, and you were saying it's busy this year as well.
Yeah, it was a record year last year with regards to sort of the amount of work we did, and this year looks like it's on par again with that. Yeah, it's been a real busy start to the year so far, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. So.
Dean, as always, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, if you could introduce yourself first for us.
Hello, my name's Karen Crosby. I'm a photographer,
Right.
filmmaker, and I like to make installations that look like daydreams. Today's been very interesting, coming to meet everyone, talking about the culture in Kent, and I'm very interested in Sittingbourne, about the heritage side of it, how there's buildings that are now left to go in decay, that 200 years old, and how we can make people aware of how beautiful their high street is. Most people just see the empty shops. If they looked up, they'd see a different Sittingbourne.